Okay, this is like the third time I've tried to record this. I just keep getting interrupted. But that's okay. Maybe now I've gathered my thoughts. No, I haven't. What have I been up to? First of all, I'm finally drinking tea again. This time it's in my new favorite mug. It's of Coney from Line Friends. My boyfriend gave it to me. My heart. He has the matching brown, which is like if you're familiar with Line Friends, they're little characters, sort of with the same vibe as like Sanrio, Sanax. This is Coney, the white one. He has the brown one named Brown. Anyway, doll stuff. The TLDR of this, before I ramble yours and my brain off. My brain and your brain off. Okay, before I ramble, the TLDR is basically, I've just been having fun with my dolls. I mentioned in like the past few videos that my dolls have they've stopped becoming like art pieces to just enjoy, or even just like adult toys, not in a weird way, toys just to like have fun with or play around with. They really sort of turned into a culmination or a reflection of my life's work, which is, for me, my story that I've been working on for like 7 years, literally since I was a child. Yes, I'm only a baby. And that's fine. Like, I don't mind that sometimes. Like, I like that my dolls are super important to me, but I think it's also good to take a step back and remember that it's all about having fun. So let's get into the updates. Sorry that I'm kind of quiet. My voice hurts, and also I don't want to be heard by my family. That's awkward. Okay. Let me start with... very quick update on my Feeble 60 leash. I didn't do a whole lot. I haven't done a whole lot with her lately. She gets a lot of attention, so I don't mind this. I literally just changed her shoes, took off the main like shirt part of this outfit that she had on last time I did an update on her, just to give a more summery look. And I put her in the blonde wig that I got for her. So now she really sort of looks like what I had in mind for that Nicola character. This like golden blonde wig. I don't really have like huge plans for that character right now. She's important to me in that like I've had those ideas for a long time, and I go back to that story whenever I'm like kind of in the mood. But I'm glad I got to share it anyway, and now I have a wig for her just for when I want to play around with that story. I'll probably come back. I'll probably come back into my main story, because it's honestly where all my sub-stories go into. Like, the story with Charlie, Love, and Death, that's my main story, and there are a lot of arcs in it, and all my, like, sub-stories are, like, each of those arcs. No one asked. But, yeah. There she is. She's looking like a cutie. Very summery. Very much like it with the scrunched up socks. Other big doll update. Finally... I am bringing out my Parabox Obitsu Angela in this very weird outfit. It's the petticoat from... Her joints squeak a lot. It's the petticoat from the sailor outfit that I showed in my previous video, I think it was, my haul video, my very, very small haul video. It's a weird outfit, but I kind of like it. I think it's kind of funky. It's like this weird, like, princessy, just like this odd, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's just odd. She's in Charlie's main wig right now, and she's not Sharon, one of my main characters in my main story. I just wanted her to look funky. I really just wanted her to look, like, funky and cool. This all white wig, white shirt, white shoes kind of get up is more Charlie's style, but since my Feeble 60 Leash isn't dressed up like she usually is, I was like, you know what? Someone else gets to have the all-white get up, because as you can probably tell, I love white hair and clothes. I just think it looks cool. And I gave her heterochromia, and she kind of looks like, because I have a bunch of these acrylic eyes from Amazon. I was like, you know what? Let's just play around and make her look like a husky, like a husky dog. I think she looks kind of funky. You can tell that this face up is super dated. I've never been like super great at doll face ups, but this one's especially rough. But the thing is, I've had it for so long that I've just gotten so comfortable with it. And also, she's vinyl, and pretty sure I didn't seal properly when I first got her and did her. And I'm like, I'm so sure this head is like stained beyond belief. So I'm kind of afraid to wipe it and see what's like how bad it's gone, because it's also like on top of it being surely stained. It's also like super yellow now. Like her face like yellowed much more rapidly than her body, which is still like a sort of peachy whitish color like the original whitey Obitsu skin. But you know what? That's okay. She's like my first, I guess you could call her a BJD, if you count vinyl. And I don't really mind age. She's well loved. And I basically gave up on the idea of ever reselling her. Like, she's mine forever. And I'm just gonna pass her down to whoever, forever and ever and ever. Because even like this foot is just like broken. It's literally like taped on with washi tape. She's like cracked on the inside. Obitsu is like super sturdy. Just, I guess I could have been nicer to her in all the years that I've had her. Yeah, it's okay. She's well loved. And I don't know if I ever, like, I feel like it'd be more, like, if I were to try and put a bunch of money into her and get her all, like, squeaky clean and stuff, I feel like with that money I could just get another doll. And I don't mind her being like this. Like, it's like that scene from Cars. Is it Cars? Yeah, where, like, one of the cars has a dent, and they're like, you know what, it's fine. It's, like, character. You know? What am I saying? Anyway, so she looks funky. And then... before I get to the update, I'm most excited about, like, most excited about, which is probably, like, my silliest update of this video. I will say this again. I think I said this in my last video. I want an anime doll so bad. I'm like scouring the web to find one, but I don't know why. I'm so picky. On top of that, I have so many other expensive hobbies, as you can probably tell from like how quirky my room is. Particularly anime figures. Like, I've been getting a bunch of them lately. This is a prize figure, so it's like not a very, you don't care, you're here for dolls, but like this isn't a very like expensive one, but I've been getting a ton of these, and they scratch the brain just right. They're adorable. They're like dolls, but you don't have to worry about like thinking too hard about them, because they already come posed and dressed and painted and all cute and stuff, and you just gotta plop them down in your room somewhere, and they just take up space and be pretty. So I've been trying to be a lot more picky about like BJDs and like expensive dolls and just dolls in general, because they're a huge, not only are they a money sink, but they're a time sink, because you know you invest a lot of mental and artistic energy into them, and that's a good thing. You know, I need to save money and space, but I'm like thinking about like if I did get one, like I didn't know which character. I'm really thinking about Let's, because they have a lot of skin tone options, and I really like the Let's My Choice system. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get a Betty, like their SD size. I think I'm gonna get a Betty or a, what's the other one, an Amy. The only problem is with their default face-ups, I wouldn't be getting the default face-up, but with their default face-ups, they look kind of creepy. Like, they look sort of uncanny. Is that just me? Someone look up the anime sculpts from Let's. Let me know what you think, because I've always loved the idea of Let's making anime dolls, and they have for quite a while now, but I love, like, I've always admired Let's sculpts, or Loot sculpts, clearly, because, like, I fell in love so much with the Delph leash that I was like, oh my god, they're releasing People 60 leash, I gotta have her, this could be my last chance. But they're anime sculpts, I'm like, again, it's really just like, do I think I could paint the sculpt to be like in my own style, or am I kind of doomed to be in the Lutz anime style? I'd have to look at some more owner pics. There's not a lot of owner pics of Amy or Betty, though. Like, if anyone owns an Amy or a Betty and you have some pics to share of, like, a sort of unique looking face-up, let me know, because I'm interested in those sculpts. I love the Delph body, I'm obsessed with that body. It's probably, like, my favorite, right next to the People 60 Moe body, probably, like, my favorite doll body ever. I'm like, I think it's so beautiful. Obsessed with Denali Wynn's Suni, Maisie. Long time ago she did, if you're watching, by the way, I love this video that you made. It's okay that you delete it, I totally understand. But I just gotta let you know. You did a dress-up video. I'm gonna stop saying you as if this video is made for her. Denali Wynn made this dress-up video of Maisie, her Let's Stealth Suni, and it showcased the body, and I just remember being so enamored. Like, that body, like the original, the new version's good too, it's like, I'm sure it's better at posing, but the original, there was just something so natural about it, especially with the way the arms were. I think it might be because of the joints on the elbow. It just looked so natural and curvy and, like, feminine, but, like, real, and, like, hyperbolic, and how pretty it was, but still, like, natural somehow. And also, I just love Denali Wynn stuff. Oh, what was I even saying? Anyway, TLDR on that topic. One anime doll. This is probably going to be the last doll I get for a while, which is what I said about my Let's leash, but I've been good this year. I haven't gotten any more dolls, like any more BJDs. So, and like I've been focusing on, like, I want an anime doll, but I'm trying to figure out which one I want. So, you know, if you're wondering what my big future project is in terms of BJDs, that's probably it. Because I don't plan on shelling. I thought about shelling my main characters, Odo and Sharon. Like, if you go on my Instagram, you'll see a bunch of pictures of them. I don't think anyone cares about them as much as I do, so I don't think there's anyone here being like, you gotta show them. It's really just, like, me who would care about that thing, I'm pretty sure. And I sort of came to the conclusion, there's not a whole lot of sculpts that I think would be, like, perfect for them. There are a few in mind. If anyone's curious, I may say them. I have, like, a little list of sculpts that I think would be perfect for them. But again, it's a time, money, and space thing. If I got dolls of them, like, the best sculpts I can find are 1/3 or SD sized. I just don't have the time, money, and space, really. Like, I do, but, like, do I really want to have to do the logistics in here? I don't know. I figured if I still want them shelled as dolls, I'll wait, like, 2 years from now when I move out and have an even better job. No one asked, but in case someone was curious, next big doll project's probably going to be an anime doll. Probably a Let's Amy or Betty. Not sure which one exactly, because I really like the sculpts, but I'm on the fence, because that specific anime aesthetic, I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to look at more owner pics. Maybe do some mock face-ups online. But I'll let you know if or when I pre-order. Anyway, on to the update that I'm most excited about. I don't know, my brain. Okay, so A little bit ago, or basically like always, I've been obsessed with, not obsessed, but like I love, hold on, 1/12 scale dolls. I showed my little diorama I made for my Pookie Pookie Pong Pong in a shelf of my desk. And I've always wanted like a dollhouse, and I think I still will get a dollhouse at some point, but again, time, money, space. And also my boyfriend telling me it's probably not a good idea. He's like my informant about these sorts of things. I'm like, He's like, go ahead, you can get it, but you're gonna struggle with time, money, and space. And I'm like, where was I going with this? I love 1/12 scale dolls. So I got some Calico Critters the other day because I was at Meijer, and I was like, which is like a grocery store, supermarket kind of, not really, but like it's sort of like that, sort of like a supermarket in, I think it's just in America. And I was looking at the Calico Critter houses, and I was like, again, time, money, space. I really wanted one, but I didn't get it. Which I guess good job me. But I still wanted some little dolls, so I got the Caramel Dog family, which I thought was really cute. I still think they're really cute. They're definitely like my favorite Calico Critter family I've ever seen. Like I don't know. I love the Calico Critter dogs, but I feel like they're not as popular as their other families. And I was just like, I want dog. And they're on sale. They're usually like $20 per family, and they were like 11 or something. So I was like, it's time. But then I got them, and I just put them on my shelf, and I was like, I need something more. Like, I've been telling myself that I want to be more precious with the dolls that I get, especially since I'm getting into anime figures so much. I'm really gonna run out of space in this room. So if I'm gonna get a doll, I want to really use all. I love the utility of dolls. I want to max out utility per doll. These two are really cute, so I kept them. And I love them. They're adorable. Especially look at the little baby. But anyway, what did I do with the two other Calico Critters? I became Doll Frankenstein again. So this is what I mean by having fun. I made a little anthro guy. In fact, I made two. And they're pretty shoddy. I didn't make like proper stoppers or anything. So the hole for a Calico Critter, like the neck hole, is quite wide. And even heating up the heads, it was kind of a struggle to get them off, because they're really not meant to be taken off. But people in the Calico Critter community, thank you lots. You have taught me well. I should have made like a little stopper if I wanted it to look like actually professional, but of course I didn't. I just wanted to get my little anthro fix. And I've been wanting anthro and anime dolls. I've been wanting anthro dolls for a while too, and I finally got my fix. So this is an Obitsu 11 body, which is a body I've admired. I love Obitsu. I have a 21 centimeter body that I got ages ago, even before I got my Parabox Angela, my 40 centimeter Angela. So I have a 40 centimeter body, I have a 21 centimeter body. I've had one of their, I guess they call them flocked. They're not flocked. It's one of the 21 centimeter heads that come with hair. I painted that. I think I fucked it up, but I love that head regardless. Just essentially, I'm a big Obitsu fan. And now I can confidently say I'm a huge fan of the 11 centimeter body too. Because like, god damn it, look how cute. He's adorable. This guy. And the body poses super well. I find that like this arm though, specifically, like parts of it kind of comes off easily. Like if I pose it kind of like roughly, or I'm like changing the clothes, it'll come off. But that's really my only yeah, there you go. I was just kind of playing around with it and it came off. But that's okay, you know. It goes back in easy. But yeah, I've just been having fun. And they don't have names. but so if anyone has ideas, you know, feel free to hit me up. I can't promise that I will take any of them, but I might, because it kind of takes me a bit to come up with names. He's really cute. He might be my favorite out of the two that I customize. I literally made them like today. It was just aluminum foil and hot glue, and I just went freaking nuts. I beheaded them, and then I filled the heads with glue, and then I popped them on. That's basically the whole process. I cut off their tails like violently, and I just hot glued them to the back of the body. You know what? I'll take this one's clothes off. Oh, and this is you finally get to see technically my first strung BJD, which is the body of the Hujo Koju body. The Hujo, which is a head I've since lost, the Hujo Koju. I think I mentioned it before. It's the head was like super fucked up even when it came to me. But here's their 1/12 body. I'm so sad that Hujo is gone, by the way. I loved a bunch of the sculpts, especially the freaky 1/3 dog, Ami. I loved her. Or Amy. No one's ever really known exactly how to pronounce her name. But her, oh my god, I loved her. With the like crazy stiff joints. Oh god, I really wish Hujo could come back so I could get that dog. I love anthro dog dolls, but there's not a lot being made. Literally, I can only think of Lutz makes Zuzu Delft dogs. I thought about getting one of those, but again, I have to be precious about the BJDs I get. So I made these. So I'm finally using this body, and I'm so happy that I am, because I actually really love this little body. I think it's not like the greatest poser ever, but it's a lot of fun. Like, it's a lot of fun to play with, and I think that's important for a BJD. It's a good sitter. I mean, I'm not going to do an actual body review, because, like, it's got, like, little ledges at the... For a doll I got for free from the Junkie Spot, like, it's a really good really nice little body. Yeah, little ledges to help sit. Yeah, I'm not going to do, like, a full-on body review, because I'm, like, they're not even... Pretty sure Hujo is just gone now. Because the last time... It's been a while since I checked their website, but last time I checked, I don't think they're producing dolls anymore. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, please, because I miss them. Yeah, this is how they look, and like I said, it's not very pretty over here, but like in where the head hole is, but that's fine. Like, they're for me, they're for fun. And like, it's kind of fucked up looking, but not really. Like, it's just fun. And then like the tail is still posable because it's essentially just an extra fuzzy pipe cleaner. But yeah. Oh, I was making fun of the fact that I basically made the little, because like, so these are the children, these are the like the parents, but I think I'm gonna make them siblings. If I make little characters for them, either siblings or like the Vocaloids, Len and Rin. You know how they're like gender bends of each other, or like mirror images of each other. I really like the idea. I think I'll do that. Just like the idea that they're like the same person, but just different takes of the same person, and they exist at the same time. I think that's a cool idea. Maybe they'll have a story. Not entirely sure yet. But I think it's really funny that, like, you should have seen, I should have taken pictures of just like the aftermath, just hot glue and scissors and fuzz everywhere and heads and bodies. And then these poor babies just watching from the sidelines as their parents get turned into Frankenstein dolls. But anyway, this is what I mean by like having fun. Like, I don't care about like them being perfect. These little anthro dolls, I don't care about them being really perfect. They're totally like how do I put it? They're like out of left field. Like, I don't think I've ever seen... Has anyone else ever seen people hybrid calico critters onto BJD bodies? If so, hit me up. That person should hit me up. Like, our brains itch the same way. Let me take a sip. Hit me up. Because this shit's fun. I like... Look at how cute he is. Oh my god. He is adorable. Anglerfishy mentioned in, I think it was her review of her 1/6 cat dolls. She's like, if you're like me and you're a closet furry, and I don't know why, but that line resonated with me so much. I'm like, yeah, I am. I don't have like a fursona. I guess on my Instagram is butt dog, and I have like a mascot that I draw all the time, basically. So I guess like that's my fursona. I'm not like, I just like furries, furry art. Like you can probably tell if you've seen my Instagram, I've drawn a lot of it for commissions. No more on that, but like, I just like them, you know? It's like Animal Crossing. They're just cute. It's nice. Some people find them creepy. I love this. I'm having so much fun. They don't even have names. They don't even have like proper stories. And it's great. They probably will have stories at some point because I can't help myself. But for now, it's like, it's nice to just be dull Frankenstein again, because I haven't done this in a long time. Like, I don't hybrid anymore. If anyone's curious about some of my old hybrids, like old Playline hybrids, I used to do a lot of them. Like the funky Elastigirl Playline doll body, I put that with the Disney Store Anna doll head. That was a cool hybrid. I've hybrided some vintage dolls. It's so much fun. I think it's because I've been so caught up in, again, the stories of my BJDs, and then like budgeting, again, time, money, and space, that takes up so much like energy, like mental energy and physical, but mostly mental energy. And also like working and then like school, I just haven't had time, or again, energy to do weird shit. I guess it's not weird, but like, to anyone else, I guess this is, like, someone who's not in the doll hobby, this is, like, weird. Because sorry to keep mentioning him. I love my boyfriend dearly, but, like, I bug him about this all the time, and he's always like, Like, I sent him, like, little videos on Snapchat of me making them, and I was like, look at them, and he was like, I'm looking. Anyway, I should cut this video off before it goes on any longer. One last thing before I go. So I got a head. In case this didn't work out, I got a 11 centimeter Obitsu head. Like a head for the 11 centimeter Obitsu bodies. And it's a nice little head. It's got this funky little, like, you can't ever, it's got like a circle, like a crater thing, on like where the back of the head is, so you can't really display it bald, but it's okay. I feel like most people aren't gonna do that. It's just kind of sad that there's no like clean bald head representation, but that's okay. Anyway, I got this head just in case that hybrid didn't work out. But since it did, I'm like, what do I do with this head now? I have this, like I said, I have a 21 centimeter Obitsu body, but as you can see, or maybe you can't tell, it's totally screwed up. Like, I forgot exactly how, but I think I didn't properly heat up. This is what happened. I didn't properly heat up, like, a head I put on this. It was probably, I think it was the 21 centimeter Obitsu head. And I just destroyed the neck peg. Like, I destroyed the neck mechanism. It's like what the hell? I really fucked it up. And on top of that, when I was really young and I was first getting to BJDs, I thought this was a BJD. Yeah, I know. Okay, 13-year-old me wasn't like the brightest. Was it 12-year-old me? I don't know. And I guess it wouldn't have been a problem, but again, I don't think I had proper sealant. I tried to body blush it like a BJD. And because it's not properly sealed, it's got like all this residue. What I mean to say is this body was rendered useless for like a year or two, maybe more. Maybe quite a few years actually. So I haven't really done anything with it. I've used it for art reference and such. But I think I'm finally going to use it again. Because it's a really great body. I just, you know everything I just told you about it. But I haven't had a head to put on it. And I thought about making another anthro. Sorry, my computer screen turned off. My extra light turned off. I just haven't, I'm wondering what, I just got a call. Can I ever just make a video without getting interrupted? Anyway, I haven't had a head put on it. Calico critter or not. But this head, this 11 centimeter head, Parabox will tell you it doesn't really work. And I guess it is pretty small, but like, it's small for like anime proportions, but for like human proportions? Or not even, like this head I feel like is still like an okay, like it's not great. It still looks quite small, but I feel like I could still do something with this. Like make a, I don't want to say realistic, because realistic isn't really my style, but like some anime creature will be made probably. I'll probably get my A-zone fix, because I like everyone else, I'm like everyone else, that's what I mean to say, who wants to get into A-zone dolls, but like can't quite justify the price. I mean, like I can, like the clothing quality is like really good. But like I feel like that's another rabbit hole. Like if I get into A-zone dolls, I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna want more. And on top of that, they cost so much. I'm like, I could put that money into like a BJD or something. And maybe I should stop overthinking and just get one because they're fun. You feel me? I don't know. Just some musings, just some ramblings. But yeah, it's not too bad in case, because I feel like, so if you're like me and you go on Amazon for doll stuff a lot, you're into Ibitsu, you've probably been having a hard time finding the 21 centimeter heads that look like this. Amazon just doesn't have them anymore, and but they do have like a bunch of these. So if you wanted, for some reason, to exclusively go to Amazon, which is what I do for some reason, because like I get cash back on my credit card for that, you can use this head. You could actually use the 11 centimeter head if you wanted a bit of a smaller proportion. I can't attest for the larger bodies, but for the 21 centimeter body, the 11 centimeter heads, I think, are just fine. Anyway, this is my longest video yet, and like, for what? Why is it my longest video yet? Because I'm having fun. There you go. That's why. Anyway, Data, thank you so much for watching. I love you.